Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to be putting hood straps on this Mustang. So the first thing you want to do, if you don't have a pre-painted surface like we do, is make sure your clear coat has been fully cured. If you have a car that's been on a while, then you don't have nothing to worry about. You do want to scuff the panels, the complete panel that you're putting your hood straps on, and re-quill them if you're doing it white, not buying a decal and sticking a decal on. Actually painting the hood straps on. So what we want to do is scuff the whole hood. We done got scuff the hood. We are working on scuffing the roof. Then we are scuffing the trunk. Oh yes, the roof is getting smooth now. Look at that. Still got a little bit, but I think wet sanding will bring the rest of them out. Looks pretty good. Okay guys, it's actually snowing here in Kentucky today, but yeah, and it was like summertime just a day ago. It can't make up its mind. But anyway, I'm going to supply you with from Mustang Depot diagram. It's coming up just here in a second. You can pause the video if you're doing hood straps yourself and get the dimensions. But this is what we're doing to this car. So here's that. Okay, so the straps are offset, tapered basically, for these old Mustangs. So basically ways and they did that was it gives an optical illusion, if you don't do that, that the straps get skinnier as it goes behind the car, or depending on how you look at it. So that's how I did it in 1965, so I guess that's how we're going to do it in 2018. Get that roof done yet, Craig? Oh yeah, much better. Okay guys. Food sounds good. Food sounds good. Yep. So anyway guys, you can get dimensions for your car, for the hood straps, depending on your car, just like we did. Online, you should be able to find them. But if not, you can do it by eye or do it a constant 10 inches. We are following what? You don't charge me?
I don't charge you.
How much did you
gave that to me though.
You got paid.
I didn't ask.
You're getting paid though.
I didn't ask.
Technically you get paid. That's a good deal. See, you ain't been helping to, it ain't too hard to work. Anyhow.
I didn't ask for it, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you didn't ask, but
I wouldn't have asked for it.
okay, here we go. Now you can get the dimensions for your hood straps off Google, as everybody else does, or do it by eye, or you can pretty well do it 10 inches or however wide you want, even down the whole car. But it seems for these Mustangs they was tapered back in 1965 and so on. So we are basically going to taper the straps just like they did back then. So what you want to do if you put in hood straps, no matter what you're doing, no matter what kind of car you do in your hood straps on, you want to scuff the hood you are going to lay your straps on. The whole hood. Take a scuff pad, 600, 800, wet sand it till you dinge the clear coat out so the new hood strap paint will bond. Now if you got a base coat and you get ready to add the clear coat, now if you got your base laid and you just put hood straps on it, you don't have to scuff nothing up. You just mask off for your stripes and then peel the tape off, then clear coat. But basically, yep. But basically, pretty much if you want to put hood straps on your car, yeah.
Yeah, I told you, I said it was lying.
But basically, if you want to put hood straps on your car pretty well, your car is probably done painted. So scuff the clear coat up, wet sand the clear coat, let it dry, then get ready to lay your stripes once you figure out the dimensions and the way you want your stripes done. So let's get started. Okay guys, once you get your hood strap laid, you want to make sure it's straight and even. Now the next step is your dimensions of your hood strap. You can take a tape measure and just measure on the edge of this tape and come out to the proportion that you have decided on. And weigh your tape here, then go up there and stretch your tape all the way across. But most people start down here. Well, start up there at the top and then bring the tape down so you can get an eyeball feeling of it. Okay guys, we decided to do our hood straps differently than factory because this is nowhere near a factory paint job. But I finally got a tape measure and started doing it with a tape measure. Try to use straight edge, not happening. But we got our straps on. They are 10.5 from here to here. We are going to the roof exactly the same, 10.5. They said to give an optical illusion that they travel, but I actually never noticed. And I'm sure a lot of people just throws them on 10.5, 10.25, but we all agreed on 10.5 looks good. We are going to round these section off once we get done, kind of like old school Nova or something would have. But we get the roof right here in a minute, and then I'll show you the next step. But the main step is getting your hood straps exactly where you want them. You want to get down, check them, make sure fitment and everything looks good to your satisfaction before going on to the next step. Okay, once you sanded your hood, you cleaned it with wax and grease remover. Don't forget to clean your hood with wax and grease remover. Before you do this, we done had us clean from about yesterday. We are going to clean the trunk and then clean the roof, and then we wear straps on both of them. Then we mask the whole car for straps. And it's lunchtime. Okay guys, we got our stripes laid. We did not go to factory specs, we just decided to just do them 10.5 all the way, hood, roof, and trunk. We got them lined up. Was not too bad, just very time consuming. What, hold that? I guess I could hold that.
I mean, do you want to hold it while I go down through there? Or you
Yes.
wanna-
Well, hold on one second. Now guys, as you see Quay, I gotta go help him. We are masking this off. Now when you want to, before you spray, make sure your whole car is masked off. So we are actually going to mask off, starting from here, all the way over. Paper, then plastic, the whole car. This is what we're gonna be using for the hood straps, jet black, pre-mix from Duplicolor. You can pick this up at any Advance Auto if they got it in stock. Pretty cheap and does pretty good for hood straps and stuff like that. So I'm going to finish stirring that up while they finish masking the car. Clay's finished tacking it off the car. We're getting ready to spray stripes. We're going to use a Ingersoll Rand primer gun. We got
all know who is porting on this paint job. The guy that boxed it down.
But anyway, we changed the cap on the primer gun to a way better cap. I don't know if y'all can see it, but look at that cap. That's a pretty little cap. That cap sprays extremely well. You can turn almost any shitty gun into a good gun with a cap. You can. And this is about to, well, this will show you that. This is the cap off the primer gun. As you can see, it just got one hole on each side, and it really ain't good to paint with. It's good to primer with though. But we changed the cap on it. That should actually bring that gun to life. Good gun, good brand, good Ingersoll Rand. Just set up for primer. Okay guys, we got the car hood straps laid. We're going to block these down. That's lacquer, it was a little thick as it went on. Gun had a little trouble spraying it, but they went on. We can block it out when we wet sand the whole car and then lay clear on it. But the hood straps do look pretty good. We're going to give it time to tack up, then we're going to unmask it. We're going to come in here, we got a little bit of overspray on the edge, and up there. We can wet sand that. And we're going to wet sand those stripes before the clear coat, so it's going to turn out pretty good. Okay guys, here's the hood straps. We got a little bit more work to do to the Mustang, but we'll probably come in here and probably smooth them up, wet sand them. We see how good it lays down, but most likely I need wet sanded with the rest of the car, because we're going to hit the rest of the car with probably what, 800, 600, somewhere in there before our next coat of clear. But the hood straps did turn out pretty decent. Did turn out okay. Did turn out a whole lot better than we thought they did. They broke the white up, didn't they? But we got them on the front, we got them on the back, and we come in and hopefully get clear coat on it. And we'll be done with this car. Hopefully, at least paint on the body. Yeah. Yeah, here you go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this Mustang video of us putting hood straps on the car. If you go do it yourself, it's pretty fun, ain't it?
Yeah, that's bad.
It ain't too bad, but it made the car look better. And we're gonna come in, let it dry, and wet sand it, and then throw some clear coat over the whole car and smooth it up. We got a few little spots we want to fix before then, but
We'll pack it up.
we get it eventually. So subscribe and hit that notification button, and we'll see you on the next video.